Hi, everyone, and welcome to our weekend recap edition of Racing OneCast. And Kyle Busch made history on Sunday, driving Toyota to their first ever Sprint Cup Series victory as he picked up the checkered flag in the Kobalt Tools 500 at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Busch gave Toyota the win, became the first foreign manufacturer to win in NASCAR's top division since 1954, and afterward he talked about his historic day.
Well, it's pretty special, but it wasn't all that important to me. I just, to me, I'm fortunate to have Toyota on our side, or we all are fortunate to have Toyota on our side and giving us the help that we need. And, for me to go out there and win, it doesn't matter what car I'm driving. I told you I'd drive a milk crate, which is pretty much what this thing drives like. But, we have fun doing it and doing it to the best of our ability and making it fast. So whatever it takes in order to go out there to win is what we need. But, for me to win the first race for Toyota was fun, and it was great, and congratulations to those guys. They deserve it. They've won in the Truck Series, and they've won in the Nationwide Series, and now finally in the Cup Series for them. So, it took them their fourth race, I guess their second year, but I'm sure they wanted it sooner, but glad I was able to do it for them.
The win continued the mastery of Atlanta Motor Speedway by Joe Gibbs Racing, and Team President J.D. Gibbs gave his view of the big day for JGR.
What's special about this was really for us, the 18 car, that's our first car we ever had. That's kind of our baby. So 17 years racing 18 car, and we had so much success here years ago. And to come back now, after a few down years, to come back and be this strong consistently week in, week out, I think Steve was joking. Like, he didn't know whether to hug me or punch me. But it took me so long to get Kyle on board here. So I said, it came out of your bonuses to go to pay for Kyle, so don't get too excited about it. So
Busch outran his Joe Gibbs Racing teammate Tony Stewart to the checkered flag, but Stewart was very vocal about the tire problems that plagued the race in Atlanta, and afterward laid this salvo on Goodyear.
I'm really excited that I didn't crash. That was half the battle in itself. Been racing 28 years and been a part of a lot of different professional series, and never seen the quality of racing tire like I've seen this weekend. It's like a little bit like I caught Dale saying. I mean, there's got to be something in between, and if Goodyear thinks that was their best effort today, I'm really disappointed, because it's these teams spend so much money to come here, and the competition's so close. To tell us a week before we come to Atlanta that all of a sudden we're going to have a new tire and give us the data a week before and expect everybody to figure it out in a week is pretty disappointing. But it's I guess I can't say it's surprising, because they got run out of Formula One, they got run out of car at the IRL, they got run out of World Outlaw Sprint cars, they got run out of USAC's divisions because they couldn't keep up and couldn't make a quality enough product. And this weekend shows their true colors and what they're about.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. started from outside the front row and led early. His car faded, but he was able to rally and bring the Hendrick Motorsports number 88 home to a third-place finish.
Well, we started off awesome. Car was real fast. The tires, have spring rates, and we went softer and softer as the day went. That was the wrong thing to do, so we had to keep adjusting on the car, trying to tighten it up. Things just out of control after a few laps. But I wasn't as bad as most of them, I don't reckon. That was interesting today to be out there. I'll just say that. And I'm glad that's over with.
Greg Biffle gave Roush Fenway Racing a top-5 finish as he came home fourth, and Jeff Gordon, the pole sitter, rounded out the top 5 in the DuPont Chevrolet. Clint Boyer, Kevin Harvick finished 6th and 7th for Richard Childress Racing. Matt Kenseth started last in the field for a mechanical change after qualifying. He came back to finish 8th. Brian Vickers with a good run for the Toyota camp, giving 3 Camrys a top 10 finish, coming home 9th. And Jeff Burton gave Richard Childress Racing 3 drivers in the top 10. Wasn't a good day for Carl Edwards as he's tried for his 3rd straight victory. He actually had the number 99 up front until an engine expired on lap 274, and Edwards wound up finishing 42nd on the day. Kyle Busch leads the point standings now by 73 over Biffle. Harvick, Ryan Newman, and Jeff Burton round out the top 5 as the series gets ready to head to Thunder Valley, Bristol Motor Speedway, this coming weekend. We have much more coverage from Atlanta here at RacingOne.com, including complete results, statistics, photos, and much more. And stay with us all week as we count down to next week's doubleheader in Bristol when the Nationwide Series and the Sprint Cup Series in action at Thunder Valley. For Racing OneCast, this is Pete Pistone reporting.